So today's video is a really special one because what I'm going to be doing is showcasing how the new features in Claude AI can help you start and launch your first digital product. If you're a Claude user on either the free or paid plan, this is a video that you need to watch because I'm going to show you features that you probably wasn't even aware of that's going to allow you to get a lot more out of your Claude usage. So as you can see, I'm on Claude right here. To find it, you're just going to go over to Claude AI. I'm sure that you guys know this by now. And the way that it's going to be able to assist when it comes to being able to build and launch digital products is in a number of different ways. But one of the initial ways is that you can actually use Claude when it comes to building out a custom step-by-step blueprint. One thing that tends to hold a lot of people back when it comes to launching their first ever digital product is that they're not really sure of exactly what steps to take. But if you're able to insert the right prompt into Claude, it's going to lay out everything you need to do. And it's not going to be a generic blueprint. It's going to be custom to the type of digital product that you want to sell. And I'm going to be very honest with you, what I'm about to show you, I didn't even know Claude can do it until last week. So this is something that's even new to me because I'm using Claude every day to figure out different ways that I can push it to its limits. And I would say that this is one of the most fascinating use cases. So essentially what you're going to need to do is enter the right prompt. And for you to get that prompt, you're going to go over to this AI tool over here. Most of you have probably seen it if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, but if you haven't seen it and you're new, you're going to be able to access it for completely free by clicking the top or second link in the description down below. So all you got to do once you access it is that you need to select the AI tool that you're working with, and it's going to build out that custom prompt for you. So of course, in this case, what we're going to be doing is building a Claude prompt. So I'm just going to select this one. One of the first things that it's going to ask you is what exactly are you considering to build? So you can use Claude when it comes to building that business blueprint, or you can actually use Claude to build the digital product. Let's focus on the blueprint for now. So I'm just going to select this option. And here we go. It's going to come back with all of these different types of digital products that you can build. So I'm going to keep it very simple today and say that I want to build a spreadsheet digital product store. So let's go with this one. But of course, whichever one you're thinking about going with, just make sure that you select it and then click on next. It's then going to ask you what is your skill level so that it can tailor the blueprint to the skill level that you're currently at. So for the sake of this video, I'm just going to go with beginner. Why do you want to make this digital product? Of course, to hopefully get some sort of income. The next question is, what type of niche do you have knowledge in? So this is very, very important, and it's something that I speak about on this channel all the time. A lot of beginners tend to neglect it, and they tend to want to follow the path of what's more popular at the moment, when in reality, it's always good for you to pick a niche that you have knowledge in, you're passionate about, because when it comes to merging your passion with your digital product, this is where you're going to see the best results. So in this case, what I'm going to do is say that I want to build a spreadsheet store, and it's going to be centered around e-commerce. So I'm just going to click on something else and then just type in e-commerce just like this. The next question is, how do I want to list my digital product? I'm going to say on my own website. What color scheme do I want? I'm just going to go with this one. And how do I plan to promote this digital product? For the sake of this video, I'm just going to go with email marketing and click on generate prompt. All right, perfect. So what this prompt builder is going to do is come back with the prompt that we're going to use. We're just going to copy it just like this. Bear in mind, if you wanted to keep a record of all of the prompts that you've built with this prompt maker, you're going to be able to create an account and log in. From there, you're going to be able to view all of your different prompts that you started making a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, so that you can always refer back to them. But now that I've got this prompt, what I'm going to do is just go back over to Claude. And then literally all you got to do from this point, if you're following along with what I'm doing, is just paste everything in there just like that. You can leave it on Sonnet 4.5 because that is the best model at the time of me making this video, and then simply click on enter. And what Claude should do is something similar to what you can see on the screen right now. So it's building out this entire blueprint. It's going to be interactive. It's going to be HTML based. So it's going to be coded, but you're not going to have to code anything. All you need to do is wait for it to be done. And as soon as it's done, you're going to get your custom business blueprint. But here we go, guys. That took about 2 minutes for it to complete. And I'm going to break down each different thing and I'm going to walk you through it. But let's start off with the dashboard. The reason why I like this is because it's going to come with this calculator. And this is going to give you insight into the potential of what you're doing. So let's say if I'm able to get, I don't know, 500 daily visitors to my site and I've got a digital product listed, this is what I can expect based on this conversion rate. Of course, it's just an estimate, but again, it's super helpful. If you click into the digital product titles, it's going to come back with all of the different types of spreadsheets, in my case, that I can build. If you selected a different type of digital product, it's going to come back with the custom titles so that you can choose from them. This is another helpful section that Claude is going to come back with, which is the competitors. So it's going to come back with 10 competitors within your space for the digital product, for the niche that you're looking to go into, so that you can now go to that competitor, see what they're doing right, see what they're doing wrong, and see what you can improve on. For example, there's this competitor over here. Let me just click into the link. So Claude is going to give me the direct link. I'm now going to be able to go over to their website, look at how they've structured things, look at the color scheme, look at the homepage. I'm also going to be able to go over to SimilarWeb and double check the monthly visits. So as we can see, this website is getting a consistent number of people going onto it every single month. And I'm also able to scroll down and see exactly how they're getting their traffic. So as we can see, the number one traffic source is through search. And what this means is that they're posting blog articles. So as we can see on this blog page over here, they're super consistent when it comes to posting a brand new blog article every single day. But yeah, the point is Claude was able to give me this as well as all of these other competitors. So that's one useful thing about this blueprint. If I just click into the brand names, it's going to come back with different brand names that I can also choose from as well. 10 different blog ideas that I can use on my site. For example, the number one blog idea is this one, how to track expenses. If I just copy it just like this and then go over to Google Trends, as we can see, this is something that a lot of people are searching for right now. And for whatever reason, more people have been searching for it in the last month or so. So this is also useful because you can use this information when it comes to knowing which blog articles you can post for you to get ranked in the Google search results, for you to get organic traffic going to your digital product. But out of everything that I've shown you, I would say that one of the best things about this blueprint is the fact that Claude is able to give you this step-by-step checklist, letting you know exactly what you need to do week 1, week 2, so on and so forth. And it's also going to come back with all of the different prompts when it comes to getting this digital product store launched in the most effective way. And to give you an example of what I'm talking about, as we can see over here, Claude has come back with this prompt for me to build a sellable spreadsheet. So what I'm going to be able to do is either use this prompt, or what I can do is go back over to the prompt builder, click back into Claude. This time what I'm going to do is click on digital product. Then what I can do is click on spreadsheet, follow through with all of the different questions. And this time what it's going to do is give me a prompt for me to paste into Claude for me to build a fully functional, high quality spreadsheet. And because Claude knows that I'm building this spreadsheet with the intention of selling it, it's going to make sure that it's well designed. It's going to make sure that it's color coded. It's just going to make sure that the person is going to get the most value out of it. And in addition to Claude giving me the prompts that I need when it comes to actually building out a digital product directly from within Claude, it's able to give me the direct link as well as the prompts when it comes to being able to build a landing page or a website. Because as you can see, there's this prompt that I'm going to be able to use. All I need to do is click into this link. And all I need to do is just enter the brand name as well as the prompt from Claude in this box, click on create website, and within a minute or so, this AI website builder is going to come back with a site that I'm going to be able to start using straight away. So yeah, being able to build a website in this day and age is not difficult whatsoever. You're going to be able to use tools like this. Being able to list your digital product isn't difficult as well. You could take a screenshot if you're trying to list something similar to a spreadsheet. And this image can be used as the main cover image on the main page. And what this AI website builder is going to do is that it's going to automatically populate all of the details, the title, the description on the landing page so that you don't have to fill it out yourself. So without a shadow of a doubt, Claude is definitely helpful when it comes to being able to give you clarity as to what you're trying to do. And don't forget, guys, when it comes to being able to build your prompt and programming your Claude for it to know exactly how to direct you, you don't have to focus on spreadsheets. I'm just using that as an example. There's so many different types of digital products that Claude is able to build. For example, if you wanted to use Claude to build out an ebook, it's able to do that. Literally all you got to do is enter the right prompt, tell it what type of ebook you want it to produce. It's going to be able to write out a fully written ebook from start to finish as long as you give it all the information that it needs to know. And because Claude is really good when it comes to long context writing, it's not going to hallucinate. It's not going to end up writing gibberish. It's going to put actual insights. It's going to put all the information that the reader needs to know in your book. And with the ebook that Claude is able to make, you can either use it as a lead magnet, you can list it for sale. It's completely down to you. If you don't want to make an ebook, you can also use Claude when it comes to building out some sort of web application. And what this means is that you can actually use Claude when it comes to building an app that people are going to be able to use on your website that also has a chance of being ranked in the Google search results as well. For example, I've got this website and I was able to build this web app using Claude. It took me about 5 minutes to do. Again, most people don't even know that they can use Claude to do this. Once again, guys, it all comes down to inserting the right prompt into Claude or any type of AI tool you're thinking about using. If you're able to tell it exactly what type of web app you want it to build, you give it all the instructions. If you can't do it yourself, you can use the prompt builder. And Claude is now going to be able to build a fully functional web app. And then from there, you can now use Hostinger when it comes to using the right SEO on that particular page so that more and more people can see it. And to be honest, guys, the list goes on and on when it comes to the different types of digital products that Claude is able to build. In this example, I'm only using spreadsheets just to demonstrate how all of this works. And the power of using Claude to build out this blueprint doesn't just stop there. You're also going to be able to use it to take your digital product to the next level, depending on which one you're trying to build. So in this case, as you can see, I'm focused on an e-commerce spreadsheet. So it's given me the prompt for me to make an Excel spreadsheet. But if I wanted to do things a little bit more advanced than a lot of the competition on this page, because the majority of them are focused on Excel and Google spreadsheets, I'm going to be able to scroll down over here. And what Claude is going to be able to do is give me a link as well as a prompt for me to build an interactive spreadsheet. And in my opinion, I would say that this is where digital products are moving. More and more people want things that are a little bit more interactive, a little bit more custom. And this is what Claude, as well as this tool over here called Horizons, is going to help you do. So what I'm going to be able to do with this is copy the prompt directly from Claude. I'm going to be able to click directly into this link. And what it's going to do is take me directly to this tool where I'm going to be able to now build an interactive digital product. So this is the initial page that you're going to see depending on when you click into the link. So what you can do is either use this tool to guide you in terms of what you're trying to build, but because you got the prompt directly from Claude, if you're following along with what I'm doing, you could just click on write a prompt. And then basically what you need to do is just paste everything you got from Claude in there just like that. Now you can read it, make any adjustments that you need to make. I'm going to leave it as it is for now because 9 times out of 10, when you combine something with the prompt builder and Claude, any other AI tool to help you build your prompts and paste it directly into this tool, it tends to do a good job. So what I'm going to do is just click on enter. And there we go, guys. Within about 3 minutes, it was able to build out this interactive spreadsheet. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's got all of these different tabs at the top over here. This is perfect when it comes to being able to build an app-like system that you're going to be able to promote to your potential customers for them to get a little bit more value out of the digital product that you're offering. And this is something that doesn't just work with spreadsheets. You're going to be able to build an interactive digital planner. You're going to be able to build an interactive application. You're going to be able to even build an interactive ebook if you wanted to. So this tool is definitely powerful as long as you insert the right prompt. And just to kind of give you a walkthrough as to how this entire interface works, by the way, this is called Horizons. Essentially, what you're going to be able to do is make any adjustments using this prompt box over here. So this is going to act as your assistant when it comes to any change that you want to make. If you want to change the color scheme, if you want to change any little detail about it, all you need to do is give it the information, give it the instructions, and it's going to be able to do it straight away. And to give you an example of what I'm talking about, let's say if I wanted to add some sort of paywall to this spreadsheet so that someone will have to make payment for them to access it, I'm going to be able to come over here just like this, enter this prompt. You can pause the screen and see exactly what I've said. Super simple. I'm just going to click on enter. And what it's going to do is go straight to work to start making all of these different changes. So in the background, right there, as you can see, it's coding everything out. You don't need to touch the code. You don't need to be a coder. You don't need to learn coding. You just need to tell it what you want it to do, and it's going to go straight to work to turn your vision into a reality. And here we have it, guys. It's now come back with exactly what I asked for. It's come back with the homepage, the paywall. Someone can go onto this, scroll down, get all the information they need to know. And they're also going to be able to, of course, click into the link. They're going to see this payment form, and this is what they need to pay when it comes to being able to gain access to that interactive spreadsheet. But for the most part, I would say that those are some of the main things that you need to know when it comes to the potential of using Claude to help you gain clarity as to the best steps to take for the digital product that you're thinking about building. By no means am I saying that things are going to happen overnight or you're going to see success straight away, because things don't really work like that. There's always going to be a learning curve. There's always going to be work that's going to be required. But I know for a fact, if you're able to use Claude or any other AI tool to give you the steps just like this, it's going to give you the confidence to know that you're possibly heading in the right direction. So don't forget, guys, when it comes to building out all of your prompts, you're going to be able to use this tool over here. Click the link down below, gain access to it for free whilst it is free. And it's not just Claude that you're going to be able to use when it comes to building prompts with this. You can either use ChatGPT, Gemini, Notebook LM, Google Anti-Gravity. The list goes on and on. But if you've enjoyed this video, guys, you've learned anything, you got any type of value from it, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know once a new video has been released. If you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, well, in this video, I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time walking you through the step-by-step process that you need to take when it comes to the official first step that you need to take for you to build your digital product, and the final step that you need to take when it comes to being able to get traffic. You're going to be able to watch that video by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this, because that video has already helped out countless people, and I'm sure it's going to help you out as well. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.